You have big dreams and great ambitions. You want success and ultimately to live the life you've always imagined. But there's one problem. You often find yourself being lazy. You know exactly what you should do, but you don't take action. Day by day, you procrastinate, miss opportunities, and then blame yourself for not doing anything. Deep down, you know you're capable of so much more. But instead of changing, you let things drift as they are, and the guilt slowly grows over time. Week after week, month after month, you eventually accept procrastination as part of who you are. Then when the new year comes, you rewrite the same old goals, hoping for change. You start off full of motivation, determination, and maybe a bit of delusion that this time will be different. But before you know it, procrastination returns. Like that annoying relative who always shows up uninvited. You procrastinate a little more. One day, you realize you're stuck in an endless loop. Laziness, delay, disappointment, then another set of goals with no idea how to escape. You binge watch motivational videos online. Most of the advice you hear sounds the same. Delete social media, cut distractions, make a detailed plan, build discipline. These things might help for a while, but then you find yourself back at square one. Because the real reason isn't discipline, it's something called inertia. In physics, inertia is the tendency of an object to stay in its current state. If it's still, it stays still. If it's moving, it keeps moving, unless acted on by another force. But here's the real problem. You make that first step seem massive in your mind. You think about writing a 5,000-word essay, and it feels like climbing Everest. You want to start working out, but the idea of doing it daily for months paralyzes you. You want to start a business, but just thinking about all the tasks overwhelms you, so you do nothing. But if inertia is the problem, it can also be the solution, if used the right way. The good news is you don't have to change your life overnight. You just need a small push to get things moving. And there are two simple but effective ways to do that. Method 1. Make the first step so small you can't fail. Many people procrastinate because their expectations are too high. When you say, I need to write 5,000 words, your brain says, too hard, do it tomorrow. But if you tell yourself just write 50 words, it feels much easier. Similarly, don't force yourself to study for 3 hours. Just read one page. Don't make yourself work out for an hour. Just warm up for a few minutes. When the task is too small to fail, you feel less pressure. And once you start, you're more likely to keep going. Method 2. The 2-minute rule. This is a powerful way to beat procrastination. If you don't feel like doing something, promise yourself. Just do it for 2 minutes. Don't want to clean? Clean for the length of one song. No writing inspiration? Set a timer for 2 minutes and write anything. Don't want to exercise? Put on workout clothes and move for 2 minutes. Often after 2 minutes, you'll want to keep going. Because once you're in motion, it's easier to stay in motion. Starting is always the hardest part, but once you break inertia, things flow more easily. The key is to make that first step tiny and doable. This principle doesn't just apply to work or study, it works in all areas of life. Want to exercise? Don't run 5 km? Just change clothes and walk for 2 minutes. Want to start a business? Don't tackle the whole plan. Just write down one idea. Want to improve a relationship? Don't wait for the perfect moment. Just send a quick message. Everything big begins with one small step. Martin Luther King once said, "You don't have to see the whole staircase. Just take the first step." Remember, you don't have to finish everything today. You just need to begin. Once you overcome the first barrier, everything becomes easier. And if you do this every day, even just one small task, you'll no longer be a procrastinator. You'll become a person of action. You'll achieve things you once thought impossible. You'll turn your inner dreams into reality. So stop waiting. Start now.